Lord have mercy. Over 7,000 migrant caravan is coming to the United States of America.
What?
I want to move, y'all. I want to move.
I say just about anything.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Y'all, I'm pissed off. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm disgusted at the Biden administration. I'm disgusted at the rhinos, the crooked Democrats. I'm just disgusted. Y'all, you thought it's bad now. We got over 7,000 migrant caravan coming this way. Can you imagine what's up in there? Can you imagine the criminals? Now, I'm not saying all of them are criminals, so don't be saying that down in the comment section if you're from one of these countries, okay? Or you crossing the border, all right? I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm just saying a lot of y'all, okay? Because we got a lot of crime here in the United States, too. But they coming across the border, y'all. And what do you think your president is doing? Huh? What do you think he's doing? He's probably eating steaks, playing with his dogs, probably on his yacht, probably chasing Jill around the White House. Ain't no telling what he's doing right now, you know. But he is not concerned about what's about to take place at the southern border in Texas, in Arizona, and all the other borders that the immigrants are sneaking through. He don't care. Okay. Now, when you have someone who don't care about your well-being because they are safely guarded, they don't care about you. We don't have guards guarding us, okay? Secret Service. We don't have that, okay? Y'all, when I saw that on the news, I'm like, Lord, not again, okay? Y'all, it's an invasion. I don't care what y'all say, okay? You trolls that come over here, I don't care what you say. It's an invasion of the United States. Like I said yesterday, a lot of people got mad at me. I had to delete them. They got mad because I said, y'all pumping up these people to come over here. You know who I'm talking about, the Democrats. They love it. Give people a chance. They running, they fleeing from their country. You trying to tell me millions of people are fleeing from their country because their country is so bad? What do you think's going to happen to the United States, huh? It's going to be so bad, all right? Because we got criminals, terrorists, everything coming through the border, pedophiles, drugs, everything. We already up to our neck, okay? We don't need no more bullshit. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Lord, yes, I'm drinking Starbucks today, Frappuccino, Mocha. I love it. Okay. Had my coffee earlier. I'm telling y'all, look at this right here. Migrant Caravan is heading through Mexico to U.S. Grows in number. It is growing in numbers, y'all. So far, the Migrant Caravan has made its way about 40 km, 25 miles from whatever that is, Chakalusa. A group of 1,000 migrants have set off on foot for the United States from the southern Mexico is steadily growing in size. Its organizer says around 7,000 people now make up this migrant caravan, up from 5,000 just days ago. Most of them are from Central and South America, local aid groups say. Y'all ready to see it? You ready to see the devastation that's coming your way? Are you ready? Are you ready for these people? Listen to this from Fox News. Found it on TikTok.
Biden's problems at the border are about to get a lot worse. So right now, the largest migrant caravan in over a year is marching right towards the United States. It is said to be up to 7,000 people strong. One of the organizers of the caravan is speaking out, and he says President Biden should have seen it coming.
Joe Biden administration has lost the ball, had lost the power, and America has not been paying attention to what's happening. Every country has been just providing the rights, charging them $20, $30, or $40, and then just pushing them in, all the way to the Mexican border. Where's the American intelligence? Don't they know that all the countries are conspiring against the United States to make sure they have this crisis?
I'm confused. He's the organizer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this happening as Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas refuses to say how many illegal immigrants have been released into the country.
How many people has this administration let into the country?
Let me say at the outset that our job would be a lot easier if the broken immigration system was
No,
fixed.
Mr. Secretary, I want a number. How many people have you let into this country?
I should also
Okay,
comment.
I'll give you the number. It's about 6 million. About 1.7 million as known gotaways. Where are all these people residing? Where did the 6 million people go?
Senator, you speak of encounters, and let me share
would you
with
answer my questions? Where did these 6 million people go? Are you keeping track of them?
When an individual is indeed released, they are released into immigration enforcement proceedings.
That bastard refuses to answer. He never answers. He don't answer the question because he know that is wrong, y'all. He refused to answer. Then the black guy said that Biden has lost the ball. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. Biden know what he's doing. Biden knows what he's doing, y'all. He knows about the cartels. He knows about the drugs. He knows about the pedophiles. He knows about all of it. But he continues to do nothing. He knows. So that should tell you something within itself. That Biden is in on it with the cartels. That's what I'm just going to say. Let me say allegedly. Biden must be in on it. Him and some of the other Democrats and rhinos. They in on it, y'all. I ain't lying. American intelligence, that's what the guy said. He's wondering why the intelligence, they don't have any sense, okay? We got dumb folks here in our intelligence, okay? They ain't doing nothing. They sitting back letting it happen because maybe also they in on it too. You just never know, y'all. You never know. I'm trying to pull this up for y'all. It also says here that President Biden has come under attack for his handling of the migration, in particular on the U.S.-Mexico border. Republicans say he is not doing enough to stem the flow, and Democrat mayors whose cities have been in influx after Republican governors buzz newly arrived migrants there. They bust the migrants there to the Democrat cities. Have joined in criticism, saying that their cities cannot house and feed these people. U.S. cities far from border grapples with migrant crisis. U.S. and Mexico make deal to ease Venezuela migration. That's just some topics right there. Why are migrants being sent to Democrat-run areas is because they say they sanctuary cities. This is what they vote for. That's why they're being bused to you. Because you are so gracious. You love the migrants. You want all of them. All of them to leave their countries and come over here to the United States. Now you getting what you asked for. So you need to shut the hell up. You're getting what you want, okay? It said the numbers of people apprehended at the U.S. southern border exceeded 2 million both in 2022 and 2023 fiscal year. In September 2023 alone, U.S. Border Patrol apprehended more than 200,000 migrants crossing the U.S.-Mexico border unlawfully, according to U.S. Homeland Security figures. Unlawfully? It ain't unlawfully if Biden is telling them to come on through. That's not unlawfully. Okay. Border wide open. Catch and release. Catch and release. Catch and release. Well, why you catching them, huh? And then releasing them. Okay. I'm sorry. Now, when you ask the migrants, okay, they say that they're coming over here for a better future. Okay. We don't like where we live. It's horrible. It's awful. They treat us bad. Even though where we live, we can get a job. You know, we can make money. We can do things. We can have fun. Even though we can do that because, you know, we still don't like it because they have certain rules that we have to abide by. So we leaving. We coming to the United States, even though we got rules and laws too, and we are becoming a communist country. Even though we are, they still want to come here. All right, listen to what they say and look at it. Look at this. Look at it.
Tonight, along a roadway in southern Mexico, a seemingly endless stream of people making their way on foot towards the United States. Men, women, and children walking through pouring rain and sweltering heat. They come from across Latin America, places like Venezuela, Cuba, and Colombia, all with the same goal, immigration to the U.S.
We left Colombia because of the homophobia. We both got physically and verbally attacked. We had to cross the Darien jungle and trails through many xenophobic countries.
It's the latest and one of the largest migrant caravans to make the nearly 2,000-mile trek north through Mexico. The group's journey began Monday in the city of Tapachula. Organizers claim there are nearly 15,000 migrants in the caravan, but authorities in Mexico estimate it's closer to 5,000. Robinson Reyes is making the desperate journey and says the current policy, in which migrants process their paperwork in southern Mexico rather than at the U.S. border, is not working quickly enough.
We've been here for almost a month, and they haven't solved anything regarding the humanitarian visa. We want a future for our families. We are not violent. We just want a better future for our families.
He said they haven't done anything for humanitarian reasons and for humanitarian visas. They want their visas. They want to come right on in here and get their visas right away. Now, did you see where the young, I'm assuming that's a young kid, maybe teenager or somebody, I don't know, said they are leaving because of homophobia. They got to leave their country because it's homophobic. And you don't think that the U.S. has homophobic in it? You don't think so? Anytime you disagree, okay, with them about genders, same-sex genders, anytime you disagree, you are homophobic, no matter what the Bible says. You are homophobic. You can't think like that. Okay? Leave us alone. We're leaving you alone. Okay? We don't bother y'all. Well, at least I don't. You know, many people don't bother people who are, you know, same sex, love the same sex. We don't bother y'all. Okay? Y'all bother us. You get out there and you talk about us because we don't agree with you, okay, in what you believe in, okay? So stop saying that. Do you hear me, people who over here watching me? That's, I don't want to say homophobic. That's same sex, love the same sex, have the same sex partners, okay? Don't come over here talking that smack over here. Don't come over here. Nobody hates you. Nobody hates you. You hate yourself, okay? You hate yourself because you hate that people do not agree with you, okay? So stop it. We don't want to hear that no more. We sick of it. We sick of it. Nobody hates you. I can get along with anybody. I don't care who you are, okay? It's just how you treat me. That's all I care about. Now, these people coming over here ain't got no food, ain't got no water, ain't got nothing. They're coming over here trying to get every crumb that they can. Even though a lot of them going to be homeless, especially in Chicago and New York, freezing to death. It was cold last night, y'all. It was cold. It was like 30-something degrees here in Georgia. When I woke up, I saw frost on all the cars. Everything just frozen, you know. So I can imagine how Chicago and New York was, okay. A lot of those people out on the streets. You know good well if it's cold here in Georgia and freezing, you know what it's like up north. Pay attention to what they say here.
A new migrant caravan of up to 7,000 people now passing through Mexico, heading straight for the U.S. southern border. This migrant saying many have no money for food or transport, so they have to get to the U.S. border this way by walking. But as that massive caravan makes its way north, major American cities are struggling to house the ones who've already arrived and are seeking asylum in the U.S.
We're having to create new space because we don't have any other space we can access in New York City.
In Chicago, as the cold winter months approach, city officials are building a tent city with winterized tents in Brighton Park and have plans for another in this vacant lot on the south side.
Chicago's winter are brutal. Putting migrants in the tent in such conditions, nothing short of inhumane.
The Brighton Park facility drawing backlash from Chicago residents at a heated community meeting last week.
What does housing look like for our own residents who are houselessness? Who need affordable housing, our seniors, those resources that asylum seekers are getting in one place. Our residents have to go multiple places.
He's right, y'all. He's right. What about the homeless people, though? They already had before the migrants even came there. Huh? What about them, okay? You didn't think about putting them up in tent cities and putting them up in warehouses and stuff like that. You didn't think about that, okay? And what about the seniors? Seniors who are struggling, what about them, huh? Y'all rather take care of the migrants, put them in tent cities, give them food and water and shelter, okay, and heaters. Is that going to be enough? They're going to put heaters in those tents. What they going to put in there, huh? What they going to put in there, okay? And those people said we got no food, we ain't got no fresh water, we ain't got nothing. Well, that's what you chose when you decide to take a walk, okay, to the United States. I don't know how long those people have been walking, y'all. How long have they been walking? How far can you walk to a border in Mexico from Guatemala, Venezuela, Haiti, Haitians? How far is that walk? Are they hopping on buses? Are they hopping in cars? Are they carjacking people? What's going on? I don't know, y'all, because that's a long walk. To me, if you walking 2,000 miles, that's going to take you almost a whole year to get here. But we don't know how long these people been traveling, okay? We don't know how long. But it's getting bad, y'all. Biden ain't doing nothing, like I said. And I don't think he planning on doing nothing. Now, I heard something today that Biden just might try to do something. Okay, he's trying to figure out a plan. But hey, I say your plan is too late, okay? They're already on the way, and you going to let them in. You're going to let them in, because if you don't, they're going to bombard. There's going to be some shooting and some killing and some stabbing. There's going to be a whole lot of stuff going on if you don't let that caravan through. And don't you think that caravan is going to get even bigger? Huh? It's going to get bigger. They said, what, 15,000? But Mexico said more like 5,000. Trust me, that's more than 5,000 people, okay? They trying to low play that. They trying to low play it. Moving right along. Listen what this young man say. Listen what he says.
15 kilometers with the migrant caravan that is around 6,000. There is still 6,000 that they're arriving to this particular place that is called Huixla. Right here is where they're going to stay to see if the authorities of Mexico are going to give them the permit to see if they can move to the northern borders. One of the stories, Steve, that I want to tell you is that what the Biden administration has done has incentivized the cartel to be more aggressive, to be more relentless, and to be more brutal. Migrant was telling us that as soon as he was coming in illegally from Guatemala to Mexico, he was kidnapped by the organized crime in Mexico, and they told him if they didn't pay $10,000 or an amount of a bribe, their organs were going to be extracted. That is what they're doing at the borders, and that has been openly incentivized. The organized crime knows, and the cartel knows about the open border policies of the Biden administration, and this is the disaster that they have created, and also the industry that they have created, Steve.
Hang on for a second, Oscar. Explain to our audience, and if you're listening on radio, particularly our ever-expanding radio presence on the John Fredericks Radio Network, this footage is unbelievable. What are we seeing right here?
We're seeing.
Is this just the group you're with?
Yes. Today in the morning, it was another caravan that left from the south border of Tapachula. There's two small groups that they just left from Tapachula. One of them from 1,000, the other one from 1,500, and then this one that is 6,000. So adding all of them, it is close to 8,000 people that they're walking right now. As they heard, the migrants heard from Tapachula, as I told you yesterday, there's thousands that they're scattered waiting in Tapachula. They heard that this migrant caravan is moving forward to Huixla, and now other groups are leaving Tapachula also, as they're hearing that they're possibly going to get the access to move to the United States immediately.
Can you, how far from where you are right now, or from where these caravans are starting, how far is it to the U.S. border? How far do they have to walk?
It's a long way. They're not going to walk. They're going to start, using buses and inevitably, go smuggled through taxis and through different states and different cities. But potentially they're going to get to the borders that they have mentioned us. One of the borders that is going to get hit by this caravan, it is Lukeville, Arizona. Possibly they're going to go to Juarez and also Eagle Pass. But the first epicenter that they're going to get hit, that a lot of them, they already know, it is Lukeville, Arizona. And it is going to get, this caravan potentially is going to be arriving between Sunday or Tuesday morning. That is around the time that I estimate that they're going to be arriving.
See? They joining. As the caravans come through each city, each little state, or whatever they call themselves, people are joining them. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. They're going in buses, probably cars and taxis. That's what they said. But did you hear what the guy said about what the cartel told him? If you don't give me $10,000, we're going to take out your organs. What if they don't have $10,000 right there on the spot? Because some of them coming over here poor, okay? Ain't got nothing but the backs. Was the clothes on their backs, what I'm trying to say. Some of their belongings and their children. What if you don't give them $10,000? How many people have the cartel killed? How many? Y'all, this is crazy. I don't know, what's going to happen to us here in the United States. But it don't look good. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of this. I need y'all to go down in that comment section and tell me what you think is going to happen. Okay? Like I said before, more terrorists are coming through that border. They walking through there right now, y'all. Today. Every day. Okay? Not saying all of them terrorists, but they coming through there with the people. Okay? I'm not saying all of them bad, but the bad people are coming through there with the people. With the other immigrants, they coming through. Y'all, I don't understand what's taking the Republicans so long, the Congress, the Senate, to stop this mess and to overrule Biden. This is treason, y'all. He has put the United States in dire, I can't even say it. We doomed. That's all I'm going to say. And get out of here. We doomed. And on that note, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.